NBC5's medical expert, Dr. Robin Miller, joining us now for this week's Focus on Health.
Thanks for being here, Dr. Miller.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get to our first question.
All right, number one, does fast food expose us to toxic chemicals?
Yes. A study of over 8,000 people found that people who ate the greatest amount of fast food had levels of a toxic chemical called phthalate at levels of 40% higher than those who did not eat fast food. Phthalates are connected to serious health problems in children and adults, reproductive issues and infertility being among them.
40% higher.
That's a lot.
How do they get in the food?
Packaging.
Really?
Yeah, it's even in the meats, because think about the meats. They're all packaged also.
Okay.
So it's seeping through from the packaging.
If you didn't eat another reason not to eat fast food, she just gave you one
Really, don't eat fast food. Please don't.
more. Okay. Question number 2, do drugs like Prilosec and Nexium increase the chance for kidney failure?
Possibly. It certainly looks that way. A study done by the VA compared over 170,000 users of proton pump inhibitor or PPI drugs to 20,000 people who used H2 blockers such as Pepcid. They found that those who used PPI drugs had a 28% increased risk of developing chronic kidney disease and a 96% higher risk of developing kidney failure compared to those using H2 blockers.
Wow, that's not numbers we want to hear.
Those are pretty high numbers.
Should people be stopping using this medication?
It depends. So, some people, they start them and they're on them forever for reasons that don't make sense. There are other people that need to be on them. So you need to find out if you're one of those people who needs to be on them long term. If not, have your doctor help you get off.
Okay.
Risk versus benefit.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, our last question. Can infection with certain parasites protect against inflammatory bowel disease?
Yes. As gross as it sounds, they can. Studies of mice who were infected with whipworm found that there was a 1,000-fold reduction of a bacterial species known as Bacteroides, which has been connected to inflammatory bowel disease. They had higher levels of Clostridia species, which are protective. Looking at 20 people living in Malaysia, they found that those from rural areas had significantly fewer Bacteroides compared to Clostridia in their gut than those from urban areas.
Okay, it pains me to say this, but do you think that maybe we'll be using worms to cure inflammatory bowel disease?
Possibly, and not just that, other autoimmune diseases like MS, rheumatoid arthritis, and even type 1 diabetes.
Wow.
Oh,
It's all about the gut. It all comes back to gut bacteria.
okay.
Crazy.
I know, it is crazy, isn't it?
Makes my belly swim.
Well, you'll lose weight.
Uncomfortable up here. Whoa.
You can lose weight.
Okay, we'll let you know that you can send your questions to Dr. Robin Miller right there at the address on your screen, or better yet, email them in, drmiller@kobi5.com. Look for the answers to your questions right here next Tuesday night.
Dr. Miller, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. Adam Kolpak's up next with your full weather forecast.
But first, take a look at what's coming up tonight in Primetime.